Um, this is Jonathan. Question to the followers of Watchtower, um, or Watchtower sympathizers. I got a question for you. You guys bring up a term called reasoning to with scriptures. I want to know what you mean reasoning. And um, as far as I'm concerned, reasoning is when you are uh, at the farmer's market and buying veggies. You reason with the guy on how much he's selling, his produce, or you're at the lumber yard or something like that. But I don't get how it works with scripture. Or I got another one for you. Um, or you reason with somebody that's got a gun to your head, you know. But when you say reasoning with scripture, I don't understand what you mean. Let me explain why. That term was put on there for you by the institution, the Watchtower Institution. You can't, you call it reasoning coming out of your mouth, but are you really, you yourself, reasoning with scripture? Or are you just using that term that was put on there for you by the headquarters up in New York? So in other words, what I'm trying to say is you're using somebody else's reasoning that was put on paper to reason. Or is it really reasoning then? I don't get it. Because remember, it's somebody else's reasoning that you're carrying with you. Even though the book's title says reasoning, it's already printed for you on how you're supposed to function. So why do you get on YouTube and say you have to reason with scripture, but yet your reflection towards the scripture is directly the translation of the Watchtower Institution? So are you really personally reasoning with the scripture? I'm just confused. Let me give you another example. Let's go to, I'll give you a good one. John 1:1. The Word was God. Or, I'm sorry, we'll go your way. The Word was a God. Singular, right? Okay. You still won't take that. It's black and white. If your reasoning is that you believe the Word was not God, really He wasn't God, even though you're reading it, the Word was a God or the Word was God, what kind of reasoning is that? You're not reasoning fairly with the scripture because it's black and white right in front of you. It's telling you that the Word was God. So, you see, some of you right now are just going to explode out of your seats. I can see it. Okay? Is that really reasoning? Or are you trying to talk the scripture itself out of what it really is saying? You're pickpocketing it. You're kind of distracting it so you can steal from it. Is that reasoning? I'm just asking. As far as I'm concerned, scripture has the say, and I listen. Scripture is authority. Either you take the whole dish, or you leave it. I don't reason with it. I don't bend it. So what I'm saying? It's right there for you, John 1:1, and you won't believe it. So is that your reasoning? Is that really reasoning? My second point is, if the reasoning is given to you by the Watchtower, they're using their reasoning, and you're just carrying the package around. Are you really reasoning yourself? Or are you using somebody else's reason? There's a whole lot of reasoning, right? Good luck.